I'm Zoe and this is a Tea Talks where I talk about random things usually having to do with life and being an artist in the world. When I was working in theater, there was a mentality that I ran into that makes me kind of angry, which is that you are not a real artist if you have a day job. It pissed me off so much because I heard people get talked down to because they had day jobs and this other person didn't, and that made the other person a real artist. No, it just means that that other person is paying their bills a different way. Earlier this week, I saw two videos that made me want to make this video. One was celebrities giving their younger selves advice, and one of them said, don't get a day job. And the other one was about a stuntman who spent 4 years full-time training. And while all of us would love to do that, we would all love to be able to hone our craft full-time. We'd all love to not have the day job, no matter how good that day job is. It's not possible. I have one, almost everyone I know has one, and when it comes down to it, we have to figure out how to balance our life and our passions with paying our bills. And when you're starting out, when you're a 20-something creator, you don't necessarily have the luxury of not paying those bills by any other means than your art. I've been through a lot of day jobs. I've been a barista, I've been a dog walker, I worked freelance theater for a year, I've worked several office jobs, and the one that I'm in now has turned out to be a really good environment for me. But it also took a lot of figuring out of what I needed from a day job to be able to make that happen. The first one was me taking control over my hours. Now looking back, I really could have done this in almost all of my previous jobs. I just didn't really know that I needed to. I'm a morning person. I love being able to get up and get something done first thing off the bat. I get to start my day feeling productive. And I used to channel that into having jobs that have me work in the morning. A couple months ago, I realized that I had the option of potentially changing my work schedule to have me come in a little bit later in the day. Because I like writing in the mornings. I like having the time to do an extra look at my blog posts or at my podcast before it gets posted. And that makes me feel much more secure in my work. I sat down with my boss and they said, yeah, that's fine, whatever. That schedule was wonderful for me. And I started realizing that I need to take that time in the morning and rather than channeling into my day job, channel it into my work. And so taking control over my hours and when I was working that day job really helped. The second thing that really helped me with this was learning how to break down my time. And this actually applied to my day job as well and was something that I learned from several of my trainers at my day job. I really work well breaking big, vast lists of things to do down into small items. So if I have several things I have to write in a day, some videos to shoot, something to edit, if I break those down into individual tasks and then say, okay, here's my small to-do list for the morning, here's my small to-do list for the evening. It works a lot better for me than saying, okay, here's my whole to-do list for the day, and I will get whatever I can done before I go to work, and I will get whatever I can done after I get home from work. Only figured all of this out within like the last 2 months. Over the last year, I made myself okay with going, you know what? I'm gonna have a day job. I'm gonna have a day job that takes up 8 hours of my day, but I'm going to devote myself completely to everything else in the other hours of the day. So what it comes down to is we all have to have day jobs and we have to figure out how to work with them. These have been what have really helped me figure out how to balance my passion and my career that I want to eventually have with the day job that I have to pay my bills at the moment. What I want to know from you guys, what is the best day job you've ever had? And I don't mean like the best, like I loved like working for this place because it was, you know, part of my career. What day job have you had that maybe wasn't such a good job on the surface, but it let you pursue your passion? For me, it's actually been the job that I'm in right now. It's really good people and people who want to see me succeed, which is great. Leave your answers down in the comments. If you like these videos, like and subscribe. I post a video every 2 weeks. And if you would like to support these videos and my writing, take a look at my Patreon. There is a link down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in 2 weeks. Bye!